the game is likely, maybe, what if? Go right ahead.
Yeah, so first up, we got Brock Purdy. So what do you think people will be saying about him after the game? It's likely that, oh, wait, you actually just take it away.
Yeah, so it's likely that people are like, man, what are you going to do? He's up against Mahomes. And that's Chiefs defense. You know, why? It's likely people all of a sudden come, to the realization that this Chiefs defense has been a juggernaut all year. It's likely that. Maybe the Shanahan paints his masterpiece and he's got guys running wide open and Brock Purdy has a few key scrambles and a few more of those 50-50 balls go his way and he's a Super Bowl champion. And folks are out here trying to convince you that because of that, he's, clearly one of the 4 or 5 best quarterbacks in football. And then the what if is, what if those...
What if they lose and everybody blames Shanahan and says that Purdy's the GOAT? They're like, oh, Shanahan and the team. Not the team, but Shanahan must be the problem. I know it's super unlikely, but
I don't think that's going to happen. But I think that there is a chance that some of the dancing through raindrops that he's been doing thus far this postseason, those splatter on him in this game. And that he has a performance similar to the one he had against the Ravens. And the what if is, what if Brock Purdy's future as the unquestioned starting quarterback for the Niners is put into slight question. I think the likely outcome is they lose. He gets it's not about, the blame. It's about the accolades to the Chiefs, the defense, Spagnuolo and Mahomes. There is a chance he plays great. I'm dead wrong and he wins. And the what if is what if he plays so poorly that's, Mike Silver in the Bay Area writes a column saying Kyle should at least call up Kirk Cousins and see if he'd be willing to take a significant discount. I don't think that's not the likely outcome,
but
I think it's on the board. Go ahead.
Directly aligned to your prediction of the game. You said it'd be 31-13. If it ends up being 31-13, I feel like that what if is super likely.
Well, it depends. Not necessarily. 31-13 could be about the Chiefs just kicking ass. 31-13 with a hat trick of Purdy turnovers is a different story. All right, next.
Next up is Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. What happens with them in this game?
So it's likely that they win. Let's assume the Chiefs win the Super Bowl. She comes down on the field like she has every time. She hugs Travis. They kiss. They have a nice moment. He goes and celebrates with his teammates.
We're going to Disneyland.
He's got to be Super Bowl MVP for that one. No tight ends ever won the award. It'd be great if Travis got it. Also, oddly, no player has won 3 consecutive Super Bowl MVPs for their team. So Brady has 5. Montana has 3. Mahomes has 2. But it went Brady, Deion Branch, Brady, Julian Edelman, then Brady with the Bucks. Montana, it went Montana, Rice, and then Montana again. Bradshaw only won 2 Super Bowl MVPs. So Mahomes has a chance to be the first guy ever to rip off 3 straight as far as in Super Bowls that he won. But it's likely that it just goes the way it's gone before. Maybe that Taylor is on the podium because sometimes the wives are up there. And I know she's not a wife, but maybe she's on the podium. I'm going to tell you the what if that I'm concerned about. That the parade for the Chiefs that I will be at is so much more complicated this year. Last year, it's not like it was smooth sailing, but it was laissez-faire enough that I ended up, with Patrick and Travis, and we had some nice moments before, during, and after the parade. I think that if Taylor's involved, it might be like the Secret Service is there. And so I don't know how that's going to complicate the potential parade. All right, next.
Arguably the person with the most to gain and lose this weekend is your tattoo artist. Likely,
okay,
maybe.
I don't understand that. This tattoo is going to go down as one of the greatest sports prediction tattoos ever. And I still can't figure out how to show it to the camera. I apologize.
That's the best you've done right there, to be honest.
It's the best I've done. I guess this is the angle that I need to show it to the camera. Now I'm screwing it up again. I can't figure it out. It's because I'm looking at this in a reflection. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's likely that Never a Doubt is that at the parade, I see people with Never a Doubt tattoos, not only the temporary ones that we are sending out, but actual tattoos like the guy sent to us. Maybe during maybe this goes down as something people mock me for, but I'm not that concerned about it. The what if that I am not going to lie, I am holding out hope for is that Patrick, Travis, Andy, or Chris Jones, one of them, on the podium getting the trophy, says Never a Doubt. And I think that is on the board. I don't think it's likely, but I think it's on the board. And
that'd be awesome.
We don't have to get into like DeMonte, don't reveal anything here. But if that happens within 7 days of what happened last Saturday, I think I likely might have peaked professionally.
You've had the craziest
as far as
year.
my teams and my guys really embracing what I do. It would have. I don't know that it could get any better than that.
I think that it's more likely that happens than Brock Purdy winning a Super Bowl with the 49ers.
Wow. You've come around?
No,
You're on my side on this now?
No, it's not even necessarily the Brock Purdy. The ball looks heavy as hell when he throws it, and he's just like,
thank you.
I don't think there's any
go.
scenario where he does beat Patrick Mahomes. I think that if they do lose that game or if they win that game, then Patrick Mahomes had a really bad game. Like he had to have had a really bad game.
Right,
but,
which I think against this defense is unlikely. Also, by the way, for the audience, I can pinpoint the moment DeMonte turned on Purdy. When Purdy lucked into a victory over Jordan Love. And DeMonte has to deal with, on all these shows, folks ranking Purdy ahead of Love. He's not here for it. And he's preemptively angry at coming 2024 quarterback rankings that has Purdy ahead of Love, with people using that playoff game as evidence. That
1,000% was the moment. Because I don't think that he should have won that game. That was
no,
crazy.
I agree with you. Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to get more from the show, and make sure to click the bell to get notified every time new content drops. Check out full episodes of What's Right wherever you get your podcasts, or just click the link in the description below.